Alright, so I'm on my way to go get back my copy of Pokemon White 2, my original copy that I bought probably in like November 2012, and 3 years ago or so, after having lent it to a neighbor, it got lent to a random girl on my bus who lives fairly close to me. And recently, a friend of that girl started working at the same place as me, and I asked, do you know if she still has my copy of Pokemon White 2? And this girl said, yeah, she does. That's where she got it? And I'm like, yeah. Apparently they'd actually been battling in Gen 5 for like the last few years every now and then, which is quite cool. Fun fact, I have a copy. She also called me out on the fact that I stole her little brother's copy of Pokemon Silver in elementary school and still have it. I posted that a while back. So I have no particular reason to be filming any of this, but because I decided that I was going to start vlogging my collection of Pokemon Gen 3, I decided I may as well get used to the idea by, wow, my phone holder thing is pretty fucking bad, but I figured I'd get used to the idea of vlogging by just talking to my camera on the way down here. It's not going to be a long drive, and if I could record the road on the way down, that would be cool, but there's this stupid thing blocking where the front camera of my phone would be facing. So I can't do that, but I can show you my nice face while I ramble on and get used to the idea of talking to a camera. So I suppose I should, oh, I have a check engine light on again. That's not good, but it happens often enough. I suppose I should talk about my plans to complete Gen 3. So, I intend, and have intended for like 5 years, to at some point start a YouTube channel. And one of the things that I love talking about, and know a lot about, is Pokemon. And it's also something I love collecting. I love collecting Pokemon games, even though I don't have quite a collection myself. It's definitely up there with things that I actually really would like to have a full collection of at some point. So my plan is to vlog the process of obtaining a complete Pokemon Gen 3 collection, like I detailed in a recent tweet. If I ever post this, it might not be a recent tweet by the time that I post this. So, to me, a complete Gen 3 collection is at least 2 Game Boy Advance, a GameCube, a Game Boy player for the GameCube, Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, and link cables and or the wireless connectors that came with Fire Red and Leaf Green. Enough to, you know, be fully functional. So obviously I can't buy all that shit back to back. So this is a very long-term project I have in mind, but it's the primary video game collecting project that I have. And if I can get my hands on a GameCube, which I have one in mind, my little cousin, who doesn't really have up-to-date technology, recently got a Wii, and therefore has no use for his GameCube anymore. It's orange, unfortunately. I would not really choose an orange GameCube, typically, if I had the choice. But I could probably get that for free, and so I don't know why I would pick something else. If I can get my hands on that GameCube, as well as a capture card and HDMI to component thing, I can start playing and recording in my garage, bring my desktop computer into the garage. It's probably good enough to work with a capture card and capture some footage, but really I don't actually know that much about that entire process. It could be that I just simply do not have a good enough computer. I have a Mac that should really be able to do it, considering it's a recent Mac. But I don't want to use a Mac because I don't really like Mac or know how to use a Mac that well. So it's going to be really interesting to see the video quality I'm recording right now. I love being on film. This is part of why I would love to start a YouTube channel. In fact, part of what's kept me for so long from starting a YouTube channel, and part of why I'm formally deciding to step away from Twitter for the time being, is that I don't actually feel like I have any reason to be listened to talking the way I'm talking right now. And I want to come back and try to build an online image when I feel like I have something to bring to the table, be it talent in music, talent in gaming, or a gaming collection to actually show off, or, you know, a setup to play these games on and get footage, which is, you know, what's in mind at the moment. We're coming up on the place that the meeting spot to get this game back. It's gonna be a little bit awkward. I don't know if I can or should film the whole thing, but maybe I can get the camera set up in an interesting way and not look like I'm recording it. But like, who really needs, I don't really need to record it. Like, who's gonna watch? Oh, there she is. Hello. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do you see that? That's a black two. I mean, she mentioned that it was actually black two that I gave to her, but I thought she was just incorrect. Did I just steal somebody's copy of Black 2? Because I definitely had white 2 and not black 2. So where the fuck did I get this copy of Black 2? Like, I know I gave her a copy of... I was pretty fucking certain I gave her a copy of White 2. Kind of bizarre turn of events, actually. So Anyway, maybe then another friend has my white tooth. But in that case, where did I get this black tooth? I mean, there was a point where I got a person's entire DS collection, that a person that I'm still friends with, so I could ask if they had black too. But I don't ever remember having a copy of black too. What the fuck? This is really strange, actually. Here, while we're at it, check out these beautiful lands that I live in. This is one of the nicest spots on the road. I can't flip my camera inside out, whatever, you know what I mean, without stopping recording. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this to YouTube or what, or if I'm gonna edit it or something, or if I'm gonna upload it at all. Maybe some people that follow me on Twitter will be willing to sit down and watch however long video this is going to end up being, who might be interested in this shit. I doubt you're doing anything other than skipping through it. If you're actually sitting down and watching the whole thing, your name is probably Dim Dom, or you're in the cult of Sane. If that's the case, shout out to Dim Dom. Shout out to everybody in the cult of Sane. Maybe there's a few other of you Twitter simps out there that are gonna watch this if I upload it at all. Maybe not. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this this video here. I suppose this will serve as an upload test to see if my internet can even handle uploading videos to YouTube. It's entirely possible that this never sees the light of day. But if you sat through the whole thing, and you're gonna sit through more of what I post in the future, which could very well end up being more vlogs like this, because I love talking to what is ultimately myself. And I would love to do vlogs with more of a purpose. Then thank you for watching, and have a great day.